If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm home.
Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for March the 24th, 2020. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's good. Sav, no, I can't set bank permissions. So Bubbles has to give me permissions to set permissions, which I know sounds a little bit silly, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So as I said, how's everyone doing out there this evening? I suspect it's just me out there for the moment, because that is the way it goes sometimes. I noticed today in my mail feed that, let's see if it shows up here. No, it doesn't. But that if you are watching or want to watch Picard, I can't hear you. You can't hear me. Hang on a second. Why can't I hear you? Okay, hang on. Let's see what's going on here. I hate it. I turned this off for one stinking minute. I still should be able to hear you if you're in Discord. Are you in Discord? Yeah, I can type. Why can't I hear you? You're not muted. I didn't change my Discord. Input, mic test. Okay, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Go back. Back, damn you, back. Jim. Let's see what Pi just said. Oh, okay. Well, it's not me. Yay. But there's no one else out there. I don't know if things are not working. Let's just check that on the off chance it's that. Audio. But you can hear me, so that's all that matters. So yes, last night Bubbles started a new fleet, which is an all-liberated Borg fleet called Hugh's Heroes, in honor of Hugh, which is a lovely name for a fleet. And we're slowly getting the fleet developed, which is always a joy. I'm currently creating a website for a business that I'm working on, and it's constantly a matter of checking everything to make sure that all the permissions are correct, that if you hit this link, it goes to that link. If you do that, it goes to this, and so on and so forth. So tons and tons of cross-checking, and creating a fleet is not that different from that. Okay, so why can't I hear you then, Pi? You can hear me. I can't hear you. Well, hang on. Let's see if I can hear you. Well, hang on. Or if I can just hear me. Let's see if I can hear you. Well, hang on. Or if I can just hear me. Let's see if I can. Or if I can just hear me. Let's see if I can. Very strange. Let's see. That's my input. Should still be on default. That should still be on default. Voice settings, previews, we don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And I didn't turn off Discord, so I should still hear you in Discord. Very annoying. Hang on a second, Pi. Let's try. Let's just try a different channel off the top and see if maybe it's that. Go to Mess Hall. Okay, try that. No, I still can't hear you. Gosh darn it, that's annoying. We can do Skype, but then nobody can join us. But let's try Skype just to see if that's happening, okay? I'm going to turn off Discord for a moment. Sorry, folks. Okay, that's interesting. I've got no audio in Discord. Haha! So I've got no audio in Skype, but you guys can hear me. Let's quit Skype for the moment. Let's go back to Control Panel, see if I did something. No, all of that's normal. Let's go back and check our settings. Sound. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Huh, but I can't hear you. Might be you. Well, if we could get somebody else to get on here. Hey, folks, if somebody else can jump into Discord, I'm going to go back into Discord. I'm back in Discord. Let me see if there's anything there. That's not it. Permissions, that's not it. That hasn't changed. That's really bizarre. I'm going to totally blame myself on this because I actually was working on something and turned this off today, which is a horrible habit. I should never turn things off. Let's see. But that should still work in that. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So let me just jump back in here for 1 second and see if I can hear myself chattering. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Turn up my microphone. Okay, 5 people out there. 5 people watching. Can you guys hear me okay? And if you can hear me, can somebody jump into Discord and see if they can talk to me? That would be really nice. Because Pi's there and I can't hear him. Pi's there and I can't hear him. Hey, Pi, can you do me a favor and just talk for a few minutes and don't stop talking? I want to play with something on my system here.
I check my settings
That's
and
interesting. Okay, well, I've got that. Let's see if it'll do this one now. No. Talk to me? No. Talk to me? Gosh. Darn it. Talk to me? Gosh. Darn it. Talk to me? Gosh.
Did you check your input output?
I can hear you.
Did you check your input output?
I can hear you.
Did you check?
Say that again?
I even hear myself on stream.
I can hear you. Woohoo! Thank you very much. All right. I have no idea what that was.
What did you break?
Oh, something. I completely turned everything off so I could vacuum in here and clean my desk and get organized because it was starting to just be a pile of, excuse the phrase, crap on everything.
So you turned down your computer volume or what in order to vacuum?
I turned off my computer. I wanted to get everything vacuumed and cleaned, and it's that. So, thank you, Ultimate Bacon Overlord. I appreciate you doing that you can hear me. But now we can hear Pi, too. So, whee-oh-whee. Thank goodness for that.
So this time, again, it was you.
Yeah, of course it's me. It's always me. It's technical. It has to be me. I'm an idiot.
Did you see today's Corona meme I put up?
I did. The second little toe.
Yeah.
Yes, that was very cute.
Second little thing.
But I actually was very non-Corona-esque and went outside and walked to the grocery store, went to the bank, went and got a lottery ticket on the off chance that somebody wants to give me $105 million tonight.
Okay, so you don't know if you're going to win or if you did win?
Well, not for another 4 hours or so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's, I think it's, I'll take that back, 3 hours. I think it's at like 10 p.m. or so that they stop taking tickets and pick the winner.
Okay.
So I'll take that.
What is the prize pool on?
I think it's 105 million tonight.
Oh, okay.
And
nothing more, nothing less.
Yes. It's Tuesday. And tomorrow I think is 150. It's a different lottery tomorrow. I haven't bought a ticket for that yet because, of course, if I won the 105 tonight, that would just be gilding the lily to try and buy it tomorrow as well. Right?
So I'll break rapid foots and whatnot, and not hoping for a black cat and whatnot.
Black cats are good too. But yeah, I could use a little good luck. I think we could all use a little good luck right now. I got friends who want to go back to college as soon as college is done so they can get a better degree. And I'm game to pay for that. Well, having vacuumed in here, my dog came in, pulled the garbage out of the garbage can, and chewed it. I love her. Yeah,
Don't you just love dogs?
I do love my babies. And it's so nice today. It's kind of almost turning into spring, so they had a huge, long walk. And it was wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. So, for those of you who aren't aware, the Picard series will be available even for non-subscribers for free on Thursday. Is that what it was?
I saw a Twitter feed about that if you use the... I actually think even KL posted a Twitter feed about if you used like some kind of gift code, you could watch it for free. You didn't even need to... Well, you need to... As far as I understood, you need to create a CBS All Access, but you could watch it for free.
Yeah. All episodes of Star Trek Picard are now free to non-subscribers. Non-paid subscribers. So you have to create an account, yes, and the coupon code is just the word GIFT, G-I-F-T. So you can watch all the first 9 episodes starting now, and you can watch the finale on Thursday.
So how's your day been besides cleaning out and...
I actually had I had a really good day today. I unfortunately didn't do a ton of work on any of my business stuff. I worked on the website a little bit, made sure everything worked, and that was about it. I should have been writing blogs, but I didn't. I did not write a blog. I didn't actually do a lot today. Made the bed, went outside, took out the garbage, played some Star Trek Online. I think that's it. That's about it for my day. It's really weird not having something to do after working basically since 1976. I've been working with not taking a lot of consecutive time off, aside from a brief period between jobs a few years ago. And it's really weird. I can't deal with it. Oh, that's what I did. I spent the day quilting.
Oh.
So working on this blanket, and it's getting done. And it occurred to me, it's a really nice blanket. It's really well done. It's very beautiful, very colorful. It is a variation on a compass rose. No, it's not a compass rose. What's it called? Star of Texas. I'm trying to think of what the right name for this quilt is.
Off to kill some Gorny.
Oh, that's always good. Let's see if
You
I
have to
can
do
find it.
phaser damage on ground, and since I is currently working on my 1,000 Gorn kills, let me
Ooh,
just go
pretty good.
to
It's called a Lone Star quilt. That's the oh my gosh, there's even a picture of it here. Mine isn't quite the one that I'm going to send a link to, but I'm going to put this out there for those of you who are heavily into quilting, which is probably none of you at all, but that's okay. If you go to that link, you will see the cover picture there is the quilt that I'm currently working on, though I did it with a different color scheme. This is a queen-size quilt. Actually, no, I take it back. I think this one's a king-size quilt. This thing is huge. And it occurred to me, maybe I will sell it or raffle it off to raise money for Vegas.
not a bad idea.
No, it's, been working on it for a long time. It's nicely quilted, I will say that, and it's completely handmade. None of that gosh darn machine sewing stuff. I love quilting, but who's got time to do that anymore? Well, clearly I do now. Yeah, my mom, when she was my age, used to sit around and do quilting, and she would sit there for like 10 hours a day and watch stuff on TV, and she'd either work in the living room, or when the weather was a little bit nicer, she would sit out on the front porch and chat with all the neighbors as they'd walk by while she was quilting. And then my dad bought her a little TV to take out on the front porch with her, so she'd quilt and watch TV and chat with the neighbors, and that was her life.
Well, not a bad life.
No, it was great. I mean, heck, if I could do that for a living, I would. She worked hard. She worked hard when she was, before she retired, so I have, I'm not saying anything about my mom not being a hard worker, but darn it, to be able to sit back and quilt for fun, whew,
Yeah, but
that would be nice.
Of course, she had a rough use. She had you as a kid.
No kidding. And I was the last one. Yeah, I came out and she's like, nope, so done. Not doing that anymore. Can't blame her either. So, did you get your endeavors done today?
No, I haven't.
Well, heck, that works out great, because I've got some Undine ships to kill, and I've got to destroy some dreadnoughts.
Okay, let me just go get my Gorns. I just need to do 1,000 phaser damage on ground.
Okay. Go do 1,000 phaser damage on ground. How are you doing your 1,000 phaser damage?
I'm just beaming down on Nimbus now. So.
Oh, okay. Well, fine, be that way.
And then I'll just go to the canyon and just kill till I get that.
It's always a good thing.
Phaser.
Yeah, I'm curious. We should do an accolade weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to... Does anybody know of a way to download all of the accolades? I mean, all of them, so we could see what we can be done.
Oh, there's only the wiki page.
Yeah, but I don't think that's got all of them.
Has a lot, though.
Well, let's see what's on there.
Well, apparently I'm not the only one who needs to kill Gorns, because I'm running behind a group that's
Oh, I
going
know.
for the canyon.
You might need to change instances.
It's only 1,000 face of damage, so
Okay.
it's not that tough.
Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's a breakdown of them all. Oh. Well, they say there's hundreds of them. Do I hear a voice there?
Ding.
I do. Hey, how are you doing?
You know, no, I knew like when you saw my post on Facebook.
I did, yes.
And I was expecting it sometime this week to happen, but I didn't know it would hit me like emotionally hard.
Well, you got laid off because of the corona, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know it's coming, but still, it's God, that sucks. Even when you know it's coming, it sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, I was expecting to be like, oh yeah, Corona did this to me, but then I'm like, I'm trying to play like City of Heroes, and I was doing one of the Mother Ship raids, and I did one of them, and I was waiting for the second one. I'm like, I'm just not in the mood for this right now.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
I mean, I was expecting to be like, yeah, whatever. I knew it was going to happen. Blah blah blah. I still have my unemployment to do, and then I'm like, I'm just not feeling enjoyable of anything today.
No, it's it's like you're in a bad relationship and you know it's going to end, and you're kind of just waiting on that, and it ends, and you still get hit by it for a while. It's an emotional hit.
But at least I have a friend that we're going to go to Arizona tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's some good stuff to it, and there's some bad stuff to it. But
well, hey, you've got unemployment, so at least the income issue isn't quite as horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a local store here that decided they were going to shut down for, I think, 2 more weeks. They'd been open, and they just decided not to run the risk. But they said they're going to pay their employees and cover their health care and all that stuff for the 2 weeks. And I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty impressive.
They did it to one of my friends. He's they closed the national park. Well, they didn't close the park down, Zion. They closed the Xanterra down.
What's that?
It's a concessionaire.
Oh, okay.
It's like Airmark.
Got it.
Well, the Xanterrans, they can't work until May 22nd or 21st, whenever. And so the company decided they're going to give them a free room and board.
Wow.
They're able to stay as long as, and if they leave to go to another state, they don't expect to come back.
Oh.
Because of all the health risks.
Wow.
Like if they went to like California,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, don't even expect to come back because that's a high risk state.
Jeez.
But they said that, we're going to give you 40 hours worth of pay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's without the room and board and all that other stuff. But taxes, of course. But
hey, it's something. I know a lot of places that are just like, well, you know what? We'll call you back because you guys are part-time and don't really work for us. You work for the placement agencies,
Yeah.
so
you're out of luck.
Hey, I've told my husband that I will drive out there just so I can help you out, DT.
yeah, I wish someone could help me out now.
Well, you're closer to
Yeah.
DT than I am. I mean, I'd have to drive 2 days to get there because he can't fly out
Where's
there right now.
DT?
He's Darkthorn.
Where's
Well-
Darkthorn located?
He's near you.
Really?
Yeah.
Arizona.
Where at?
A bit outside of Prescott.
Oh, you're on the other side of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in Utah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Prescott is. I don't know where it is really.
It's not that far from you. I was
eh,
looking at it because I was thinking we needed to come pick you up after I pick up DT.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, so far they haven't added any more days yet.
Oh, well, that's something.
Yeah. But I kind of been thinking about it, and it's like, and I don't really mind it as much now. I mean, I minded the fact that they just dumped this on suddenly.
Yeah, yep, that's definitely it. You're right, he's on the other side of the Grand Canyon. Okay. I keep thinking he's on the north side of the Grand Canyon. He's not. He's on the south side.
You know, there are no cities on the north side of the Grand Canyon except for Page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much Page. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. I'm looking at it.
Page and Jacobs Lake. Well, I wouldn't call that a city either. That's more of a tourist attraction.
I still
Well,
figure
you
we
know
can
she'd
pick
like
you
to
up.
stop there if she's a tourist.
Yeah, I am. I never do anything, so I must be a tourist.
It's a fun little spot. Tourist. You get to see the rare Caribbean squirrel.
That would be cool.
If you can find one.
Squirrel!
It's a squirrel that's black with a white tail.
Really? That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It looks at night. It looks like a piece of toilet paper running across there. I'm serious. It does. It looks like a little piece of toilet paper running across the road. Or
Tell them to be careful in this day and age.
yeah.
Well, Pie's off killing Borg, but after that we were going to run some missions if you guys want to join in. Actually, I'm going to go kill some dreadnoughts and some Undine ships.
Well,
But-
let me see what I got on the list today. I'm going to take out the trash at some point.
Okay.
But
There is, some level of emotional whack when you get laid off, even when you know it's coming.
Yeah.
And in this case, I mean, it's happening to everybody, so you're not alone. But that doesn't make it feel
Yeah,
any better, does it?
No. I mean, and the thing about well, you don't know my friend, so it doesn't matter if you tell someone. It won't come back to him. But he just found out he's having a child, his first child,
Oh my
and
gosh.
she's in Thailand. His wife is in Thailand, so
Does she live there, or is she...
yeah. She lives in Thailand.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What did you have to do? Because I have 5 Tholian ships and anti-proton damage in space.
I have to do dreadnoughts and Undine ships.
I got mine done this morning. Destructible torpedoes, disruptor damage ground, Voth on ground.
I'm not even logged in.
That's okay. Hey, if
That's
she's in
what I just-
Thailand, does he need to get back to her? Does she need to get back over here, or what?
Uh,
Or is he
Well,
there?
normally every August she'll come here to visit,
Mm-hmm.
but I think by that time she'll be like really showing.
Yeah.
They don't want my friend doesn't want them to think that she's having that she's going to be an anchor baby because he doesn't want that. He
Okay.
doesn't want them thinking that, and she doesn't want that.
Okay.
shall
But
shall
I don't
I
think-
ask? Shall I make a bad joke question?
I don't know.
Doesn't-
Go for it.
If she's from Thailand, is she a Thai fighter?
Yeah, it's a good
cool.
thing you're on the other side of the country.
Why? You come slap me for that?
Yeah, no, that would be tough to travel. But I'm
I
Hi.
did a few rerolls, Mom.
Okay.
Now I have 3 Borg TFOs, so we can easily do
Ooh.
your line.
All right.
Hey,
I
Freya.
have to find something because I don't normally get political, but damn, I found there was a news point that I was reading earlier today, which tells me we live in the point where people are dumb.
Hold on. You
Yeah.
didn't know that?
No. I mean, we're talking dumb.
No.
Dumb like Pelosi dumb or
I'm going to send Mom the article over
Okay.
Skype. And
Dumb like DT dumb?
Alrighty, let me
Frost,
look this
I
one.
was considering the point that's completely inappropriate, and highly offensive. Even
Oh,
so,
jeez.
you owe me cake. Where's the
I owe
cake?
you cake.
Okay.
You owe me cake.
Shall I read
You're
this
in
today?
Texas. You're
If
in
you'd like to.
Texas. You are welcome to come here and get it.
I'm in Arizona. I'm not in Texas.
Whatever. It's fine.
I have to read this to everybody. A Phoenix area man died Monday after ingesting chloroquine phosphate, thinking it would protect against the new coronavirus, reports say.
I heard about that.
He and his wife both ingested the chemical after hearing Donald Trump tout a version of it as a possible treatment. One version of the chemical is often used to clean fish tanks, and the couple noted that they had some. I saw it sitting on the back shelf and thought, hey, isn't that the stuff they're talking about on TV? The man's wife told NBC. Her husband died, and she's listed in critical condition.
I can tell you that news has reached us as well.
Oh, my God.
Well, you also have to realize the news source right there, too.
Yeah, I understand that.
Actually, this was broken by a Phoenix newspaper, so that's...
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about somebody going, this chemical is really good in processing. It's going to do really good things.
Well, it's the anti-malarial drug, which I'd heard about, and now the French are testing an antibiotic with some promising initial results. So,
An antibiotic's not going to work. Antibiotics are for bacterial infections, not viral.
right, but it might be helpful maybe in other infections, opportunistic infections that go along with it. Who knows?
I want a lot of the people of this planet to just go away. So just giving stuff that isn't going to actually make it better. It'll make everybody else better.
Yeah, let's get that big giant Snickers hole commercial. Start shoving people in there. The hole, it's working.
So, let's see.
No, we just need to tell Chinese people that eating snakes and bats is not a good thing.
Hey, Dark Raven, how are you doing?
Oh, come on. You know somewhere locked up in house is Ozzy Osbourne. I've been eating bats since 1973.
Was that your Ozzy Osbourne impression?
Not really. I can't do an Ozzy Osbourne. I don't hear Ozzy enough speaking to do. Other than
You think you're the Prince of Darkness? I've been the Prince of Darkness since 1979.
There we go. That's a decent Aussie, except it was intelligible. Can you say it without making quite as much sense?
Shut up!
There you go. That's Aussie.
There we go.
And remember, you've been on coke, crack, beer, scotch,
All at once.
whatever,
Oh, come on.
for like 40 years.
Come on, according to Motley Crue in their biography, they said them and Ozzy got so messed up they snorted ants.
See, all you gotta do is find Keith Richard, take a little bit of his blood, because you know the coronavirus filed a protection order against him.
Yeah, really. Oh my goodness.
Keith Richard's blood is a cure for everything.
Regarding ants, I can actually tell you we have a Michelin star restaurant over here that actually is selling an Michelin star.
I don't even know what Michelin star is.
It's
Really?
a whole bunch of really stupid people.
Stupid people.
Together.
Yeah, and decide which restaurant sells like the gourmet of gourmets.
I mean,
And
out
they
here
actually have-
Michelin's tires. Okay.
Yep,
No,
but that's actually true, because back in the days, truck drivers in France, they actually wanted a food guide because they were driving along on the freeway, so they wanted like a guy, where can I get proper food?
Oh, then okay,
So
that
Michelin-
starts to make sense now. Okay.
So Michelin made a guide for truck drivers and long traveling people where to get proper food when they were driving.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, some, I don't know, rich guy or whatever decided, no, not for truck drivers, but for rich people that doesn't have a life and don't mind being on a waiting list for 2 years to come into a restaurant and pay like $1,000 for nothing. And there's actually a Michelin star restaurant over here that actually has a dish that has ants in it.
In 20 years, you're gonna have like Yelp ribbons and what do they call it, Groupon stars
No,
and
no,
stuff like that.
no. Those will never be anything. They'll be
you know
gone
they-
long before that.
You know they will.
But either way, I'm ready for some Borky Borky.
I
Oh,
need to
Borgie
do a board
Borgies?
ground. I need a board ground.
We can do a board
so-
ground. Hang on, we've got somebody who's already X'd up here.
I know what we can do for a board ground. Mom's favorite. Menace. No.
Sorry.
All right, so what are we doing this first round? We've already got 2 people in, 3 people in. Need 2 more.
Me.
Where are you?
I have been working on my science build, so
Oh,
watch
awesome.
out. Grab wells for days.
Okay, so we got 5 on this team, and we will do another team in just a second. But what we should do is switch it
Wait.
up so everybody gets invited. What do you mean, wait?
Oh, I only saw 3 when you said we had 5 on this team.
Well, I was watching my side of it, which is much more fun than watching your side. Where am I standing? Oh, that's nice down there. That's a pretty view.
took them forever to accept.
Nope,
So
they're
should
pretty
we
fast.
do a hive first or something, and then
Yeah, let's
and
do
off with
our
the
board.
ground?
What are we doing? Are we doing board space, board, ground?
I don't care.
We are doing the chocolate mousse.
Well, somebody pick something
First
and I'll
thing
cue
you
us.
I
do
have
is
some ground.
You want
I do
ground?
hate mousse.
Is that
You moosey,
player
moosey,
versus
moosey.
player?
Pardon?
Is that player versus player?
No.
No.
Or what is that?
These are all
Good
PvEs.
question.
Oh, okay.
If a moose is a single moose, what are
Chocolate mousse.
Do you guys want to do Into the Hive for ground Borg?
is
Sure,
the plural
that'd be
form of
fun.
moose? Moose or meese?
The plural of
Moose.
moose must be meese.
Meese.
All right, so Into the Hive's good with everyone?
Go with
Oh, yeah.
meese is-
Before I do that, everybody wants to check their weapons because this will go wee-woo really quick.
Yeah.
We got some Borg-related stuff there.
I also need my.
I got a Tommy gun.
I got a Tommy gun too. It's always
Mind
nice.
meld.
I just need to find my Tommy gun in my inventory.
I
Oh,
have
there's
the
my
mind
Tommy.
meld ability.
That's my Tommy gun.
I don't have a Tommy gun, but
Well,
I do.
do you have one of the
I do
cyclics?
ground. I do ground magic.
I'm gonna fist fight.
You're
Okay,
gonna
good.
whip it.
Whip it good. Dun, 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 dun.
I just pull everybody together and watch them just slowly melt their temporal energies into something that doesn't even.
Oh,
Look
by
like
the
anything.
way,
Yes.
apparently through another article, I'll have to go pick that one up. Because Patrick Stewart did talk CBS into it, people can watch all the Picard series for free.
We've already talked about that.
Wait,
Yeah, I
what?
saw
Huh?
that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to subscribe to CBS. You don't have to pay for it. Use the code GIFT.
Non-subscribers can watch it too.
How? Did they say how? Because it said you had to subscribe, but you could do it for free. You just had to sign up for the service.
Let me go back and look.
But yeah, the gift code is, or the code is GIFT, G-I-F-T.
Yep.
Okay. Shall I cue us for Into the Hive while we continue our chat on watching Picard?
Yes.
We are
So
queued for Into the
don't
Hive.
say anything because I really want to watch it. I
Oh,
really.
We will only do
Well,
it on spoilers. Has
well-
everybody got a wee-woo?
Got a wee one. I hit accept.
Okay. Yeah, no, we
will
won't do
unaccepted.
spoilers without letting everyone know. But you know what? I think I will spend...
Spoilers will be Friday at some point. Maybe I'll even be home for it. We don't
Yeah,
know.
we only do spoilers after we tell everybody we're going to do spoilers.
Speaking of the wee woo, my grandfather
Spoilers. Patrick
played
Stewart's in
that
it.
on his ship.
I got mail.
I just
What do you
became
know
a
about?
ninja. I'm now a ninja.
Oh, it's from.
Okay,
Oh, it's from this mom person.
yeah, please do read that. I sent one to Pi, too, and Pi didn't comment upon it.
Or your email?
Yeah, I sent you an email.
Yeah, but everything from you just goes into the spam folder.
Yeah, yeah.
Game email goes into your spam folder? Thanks.
Come on, I'm making a joke.
Okay.
I
Sent one
found
to
an
Beardy,
article.
too, but...
Found an article for
Hey,
the
Mom, how's my form?
Picard thing. Where do you want to put it on here? On the Discord? You want to put it in lounge?
Hey,
Yes,
Mom, how's
please.
my form?
I like your
Okay.
hook kick. It's very nice. Frost has got a very nice spinning hook.
There you go.
Let me pull everything together before you go in and go all ham.
Okay.
You got like
Okay,
this.
it's in the lounge.
Okay, you put in the lounge.
But I do think Frost brought a knife to a gunfight.
Oh, it's a free month. That's sweet. That's a brilliant idea, though. Get everybody
The-
watching it while they can.
Hey, you get a chance to watch Discovery too.
Yeah, that's okay.
I love
I'm
Discovery.
so bad. I'm such a bad person.
The floor is lava.
Floor is lava. Crap.
I think they're gonna die.
Yeah, knife to a gunfight. I'm messing these things up. I did 2,000 damage with a punch.
Whoa, stay away.
I need Denver.
I
got Denver.
I saved somebody.
Yay!
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
Ah!
Bye, Mom.
You made me waste a heal for you to do that ridiculousness.
It's not like you've got a limited quantity of them.
Behind you, DT. Oh, the floor is made of lava. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hot floor, hot floor.
Oh, crap.
Why doesn't hot floor affect them?
Because they
Their
died
shields.
long ago.
I wasn't on the green thing.
Yes, you were.
I was... Ugh.
You're just touching the green thing.
Are you still fighting Borg?
Yeah. It's a Borg
Well-
mission. Of course we're fighting Borg.
Well, that's why. They are Borg.
They died.
I'll switch over to my cyclic gun, see how that works.
DT, we didn't finish the top level.
Oh,
I know you guys are going crazy for killing stuff, but I still only kill 14 of these guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm sure you'll get a chance to
you'll
kill
get
14.
your time.
Oh, there's one down here on the second level we haven't gotten.
Yeah, but DT didn't finish the top level either.
Well, it's alright. About to do that now.
I'm just a space wizard, so I don't mess with mundane technology.
Top level's done.
You can come down here and kill some with
Yeah,
us.
this mind meld ability
moment.
is just crazy useful.
Oops, get out of there.
Assimilated. I'm assimilated.
Who's assimilated?
I am.
You're assimilated.
That's why you don't melee.
Hmm.
That's why you don't melee stuff. Okay. Now you're dead.
I could have healed you.
We could have healed you there.
Really, two of us are standing there.
I'm not gonna die, I promise.
Did we miss something?
Yes,
Yes.
there's one here down here that's not been
Okay,
taken.
hang on.
Gotta wait for the
There's a bunch of
fork.
lava rooms to go. Oops, nope, 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 not that one.
Bloody bubble.
Lily bubbles.
My abilities cool down so fast on ground. Jesus.
Do you have the mud thing?
Nothing?
Yeah, there's a kit from Mud's Market that's got a boost on. Is it Mud's Market? It's
No, it's
Nah.
Discovery.
It's Discovery.
I got
It's
the Terran
Reputation.
Empire. I got the Terran Empire science kit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got it relatively cheap on the
I
exchange.
got
and
the,
it's
I
by
got the
one of
Delta
best science.
Expedition one, so
Got 22
They say
seconds.
the Terran Empire is the best in slot, so I'm just testing.
They have some nice stuff. But Discovery's got some fun toys.
yeah, true.
I have a disco, I think. I think it's like Frontier, Starfleet Frontier or whatever.
No, I'm using like the Burnham armor and
Yeah.
Discovery shields, which
Oops.
I'm
Somebody start
using
the
the Nakul shield and weapon for the 2-piece, the Starfleet experimental suit 2293, and the Terran Empire.
Oh, I'm gonna go, you guys. I'll see y'all
Take
later.
care, man.
Okay, take
Probably
care.
tomorrow night.
All right, we'll be here.
Yep.
Good luck. Hang in there. If you need to call and chat, call and chat.
Yep. I'm sure I'll be fine tomorrow when I'm out hiking around in Arizona.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd make me feel a heck of a lot better.
Gets me away from all the nonsense.
Yeah. Well, hang in there. If we can
Yeah.
do anything for you, let us know.
Drink a beer for me, someone. I don't have any.
Oh, I don't have any either, but I'll go get some just for that.
Make sure you get Corona.
Oh, there's a meme I saw. It was someone had a case of Corona and a bottle of virus vodka,
Really?
and it said, "I have coronavirus."
Can somebody come heal me?
Give me a moment. I'm trying to.
See y'all later.
Oh, somebody healed me. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
But does that mean if you have a bottle of wine, you got the wine flu?
Well, if you've got S wine, then you'd have the swine flu. Gotta remember to put more heals in this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
What?
Just apparently everybody likes me down here.
We all love you.
Well, it's all your fault.
If you have time at some moment.
I got assimilated.
Okay.
Kill me,
Well,
please.
you need to. You,
I can't, you're invisible. Seriously, you're invisible.
You got me.
And I'm dead too.
Alright, I'll take care of us.
Nah,
There you go.
thanks.
Yeah.
No. Hang on. We'll come get you. Nope, I guess I won't. Hang on. Oh, you're there. Okay.
And
Oh, well, that was
stupid
interesting.
wires that come out of the floor kept me in a blast.
Yeah. Trying to get you. I'm right there.
you really need to get some like healing
Yeah.
regenerate on you.
I can do that. Since we're waiting.
I can heal. Just gotta wait for it to come out cooldown.
I didn't throw anything on.
That's
here.
unfair. He can shoot me through the force field.
Ooh, I'm injured. Oh. Jeez, am I injured? Wow, what the heck? I took a shellacking there. No, I don't need that one. Let me grab something else. Oh, that's a little bit better. Well, that was effective.
Yes.
Here,
Two
let's
of us
just
spraying down the hallway.
let's just shoot machine guns at Borg.
Does that make a machine gun Borg?
That's better than machine gun Kelly.
Look at all those numbers. Just burn, burn.
Of course, if this is what we're doing this for a time thing, and we can call ourselves. Then it could be Machine Gun Joe or something. Of course, nobody's going to get a Death Race reference.
No, you're right. I
How?
have. Oops, there we go.
You would have given me a second, I would have gotten it.
Look at you floating there doing nothing and dying.
Yeah, you might be Borg.
You know, the Borg can do one thing. They can suck and die.
You guys all remember the "you might be a redneck if."
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If you
You
think
might be a-
NSYNC is where you watch, if you think NSYNC is where you wash your dishes.
I was just thinking somebody should come up with a. If you, you might be a Borg if you.
If you don't have to use makeup to dress up like a zombie, you might be a Borg.
No, it can't be done that fast.
No.
Then we have like a Secundus that shows up here too.
Yeah, we're going to have a Gorn show up or something now.
Okay.
Might as well not shoot her. It's useless at this juncture.
Great. Now I can't shoot. That's great.
Why can't you shoot?
I don't know.
I was rubber banding so badly today. I was playing. I hate to do this, but I was playing the Delta Rising arc. Ugh. Doing the Neelix episodes. Ugh. Get out of the green stuff.
I did.
Good.
Lily bubble.
Oh, did you do Flaily Bubble too?
Yeah.
So did I. Double Flaily Bubble. Double Bubble.
Bubble, bubble,
Oops.
toilet, trouble. Fire, burning,
There he
cauldron,
is.
bubble. Strike me back.
Oops. Thank you, Pi. I still have
Oh
Paradox.
shit.
Ah!
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
I bet that that DT doesn't even know what that particular line is from.
Which particular line?
Oh,
Double,
step
double
away.
trouble. It comes from something, a very famous piece of literature.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
You cannot defeat me. You cannot.
Jeez, y'all really making me heal, aren't y'all?
Yeah.
We
Jeez,
just
Jesus.
did.
There's only part of her left. We're good. I
Yeah,
still
we
have
just
my
have to kill the
Paradox.
head now.
Yeah, the torso.
Well, I think we're killing the head.
Oops.
Yeah, we killed the head. And the torso.
She has
But she is
right to the
Borg.
head.
She is eternal. Where she was.
That's
At
really
least-
crappy eternal.
We haven't. Have we seen the last of her? Okay, and then
Well, they don't adapt to bullets. Lots of
And-
bullets.
I
And
wish I
then-
could get the Tommy gun.
I think I'll probably eventually put out through Mud's Market if I had to guess.
did this just bug out?
Or there's that Picard bundle which has it.
Did this just bug out?
I don't think so.
Well, I haven't gotten my completed yet.
It says we have to defeat the Borg Queen and we have to
And now
initiate.
into the.
Yeah, I think we're done.
I just think we're done with that one.
But
Might
I'm
have
not
picked a
getting
reward.
anything. I didn't get a reward.
Neither
Me
did
neither.
I, actually.
There's nobody left to defeat. Hang on. Enter the
kinda
Borg
wa-
Queen chamber. We did that, didn't we?
Okay, at a weird point, I got a lever penalty after I left the thing.
Wow.
So something glitched bad.
Yeah. Well, that.
But since I got the
bites.
lever penalty, you guys might be safe.
Okay. Well, we all entered the Borg Queen chamber.
Yeah, we did. We might have entered the chamber too fast.
I don't think so. We did the. It shouldn't let you do that, but
I
obviously
gotta
something
leave the
did.
penalty, so I guess that's it for me then.
Okay. That's okay. We have more tunes. We can do
Yeah.
more things. Yep. Me too.
You got a lever penalty too.
Yeah, we all did.
That
I
is
didn't.
very weird.
You didn't?
Nope.
Interesting.
But I didn't either complete it. So, despite that, I killed her. Nope.
You did it all by yourself, Pi. None of us helped, right?
No, it didn't mark it as completed either. So I
Wow.
still have 3 to go.
Oh, great. So we got to go do this again?
Apparently so.
Ah.
No, but at least, did you get your endeavor? The board ground.
No.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
did?
Yeah, he just needed to kill some Borg, right?
Yeah, that's all I
Oh, okay. All right.
I
That's
still
that's
have my
fine.
3 Borg TFOs to do.
Okay. Well, fine. Hang on a second. Let's change it up so some other people get in here. Let me go heal this tune. Since she took some pretty good damage on that one.
Yeah.
Leaping into the arms of the sick big guy. Okay. Whew. Good. I'm all healthy now. All fine and dandy.
Did you see what Patrick Stewart's actually doing on Facebook? I don't know if he does it on Twitter.
Where he recites
But-
poetry?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Shakespeare, actually, I believe it was.
Pardon?
Yeah.
I believe it was Shakespeare.
Yes, it was.
Yes. Yeah.
He's doing Shakespearean sonnets, which is really nice. I actually have him doing all of them. A friend of mine in Australia gave it to me a few years ago. A couple of CDs of it, so I would listen to it when I'm driving, except it's really too good, and you forget that you're driving, which is not what you should do when you're driving. So I try to listen to garbage when I'm driving, so I can pay attention to the driving.
I mean, I want to
By the
hear
way-
you
Yeah,
say
because
drive more times.
yeah, I know how that happens because we missed a turnoff going to Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got there the scenic route. Sav says DT. So don't ignore her this time.
Hi, Sav.
Well, I need to kill some dreadnoughts. Does that work for anybody?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
We
I
can-
gotta kill Terran ships.
Well, I have Undine ships and dreadnoughts. We have some Borg to do. I need to get a list going of all these things. Let me grab a sheet of paper here.
This is very weird. I can't change my costume.
Fashion police are onto you.
All right. So we have Undine ships, we have dreadnoughts, we have... How many Borg TFOs do we need to do?
I need to do 3.
3 Borg TFOs, because that one didn't count. What else have we got out there, folks? Hey, Saab, great. I mean, I'm really sad that your work's closed unless you get paid. Are you still going to get paid with them being closed?
Yeah, that's very weird.
All right, so we're gonna do. Let's do Hive Onslaught. That should cover one Borg TFO and some Dreadnoughts. Or we could do. No, there won't be enough Undine ships to do Borg Disconnected. So anybody up for Hive Onslaught?
Yeah, sure.
Did we do a live stream last night?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
didn't we? Yeah, yes, we did.
Okay.
If you'd like me to join, give me a moment. I'm just trying to figure out this whole weird...
Well, I'm going to try and change it up so that we get different people getting a chance.
Oh, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
So let's see who's up for this one. Since Pi usually steps out, I'll give Pi one of the first ones.
I managed to do my first endeavor, so I just need the 3 Borg TFOs.
Okay.
I had to kill 5 Tholians.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Ships or...
Ships.
Go visit Archer.
I did.
Okay.
I'm wondering, what do you think a cat is worth on the Chinese market?
Probably something these days.
Probably $1.50.
Well, probably more than that. At least $2.
Yeah, I'm gonna ship you to China.
Aww.
I don't think he's very impressed.
Does anybody need to do Battle of the Binary Stars tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
need to-
have to do it, but I wouldn't mind doing it.
Okay. Okay, got room for one more.
Well, if you need it, I mean, I could definitely use it, but I don't. I'm not gonna take it away from somebody else.
Believe me, we're going to take as many people down with us when we go. Well, one of you two put an X in there and I'll invite you. You're DT. I don't care. You got it first.
DT got it first, yeah, that's fine.
All right, here we go. As soon as we get that. Oh, I have a lever penalty. I have to switch tunes.
I'll put Pi in charge.
Why do I not?
Okay.
Why were you ditching things?
We did Into the Hive, and it wouldn't complete, so we left.
Oh,
Okay.
And it gave everybody, almost everybody who left a lever penalty.
Mm-hmm.
that blows.
It wasn't our fault. Really wasn't. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
blame
What the
someone
heck?
other than myself.
We'll go over here.
I thought of something that would be interesting to incorporate into this game.
And that would be what?
So, like, everything's kind of guided through missions and stuff. Expand on the patrol missions to where, like, there's kind of other things you can do with them.
Like what?
And, like, respond in different ways. Kind of similar to how the Akamar one system patrol can go, where, like, depending on what you do can result whether you have a ton of Romulan warbirds or you have to kill all of them or stuff like that. And then basically have it to where, like, maybe there's different parts of Starfleet or whatever that have, like, different reputations. And based on how you respond, you maybe lose some, like, rapport with one or gain a ton with another. So the scientists would probably frown upon you being a very militaristic one, but military probably would scoff if you're more scientific and always trying to do more exploring and stuff like that.
So, like adding a character type career or character or characterization type aspect to it?
Kind of, yeah, but I know we kind of have it, but kind of expand on it and make it a little bit more like it kind of like tactical engineering and science. It's just kind of broad. It just kind of limits based upon like different things you can do in space or ground.
Well,
Expand on it and make it kind of part of a story where you can make different things of that be more meaningful.
I'm good with that one. Hey, Pi, you're in charge, so if you want to cue us up.
Yeah. I was just waiting for you guys if you were ready.
I am definitely ready, but I am also taking notes of things that people would like to see in game, because I'm hoping that with all that's going on, we might see more people coming back to the game.
How's everyone doing?
Doing good.
Did you think that's a interesting?
I do think it's an interesting idea. I would like to go back to some of the older patrols too, where
even though it was terrible, I'd actually like to see where you go explore a region of space actually returned.
Yeah. And not just you have to kill 3 sets of enemies. I'd really like to see some of the fun stuff too.
Add like I said, add like different dialogue that affects how the different patrol plays. They could even possibly, depending how busy the developers are, create kind of an engine that determines and randomizes how it could possibly.
They did have an engine. It sucked.
Well,
Who had an engine that sucked?
The game had an engine for exploration missions, where you went to a cluster and a random mission of some sort would come together.
Oh.
It would also be interesting if you could do, like, maybe that affects, like, if you go into the duty officer assignments, there's the different branches there. Expand that out maybe a little bit more into the patrol missions as well. To where, okay, you can do exploration and that gets you your ranks that way, as well as with the duty officer thing.
That'd be cool.
That's what I'm kind of getting at. They can do more with what they're doing and kind of revitalize some things some people may be scared.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
And then, I think I told you before, the idea of having, like, us being able to defend our fleet starbase from, like, a Romulan or a Borg invasion or an Iconian invasion, something like that, and even have it to where, like, 2 or 3 people have to, like, man the actual starbase as well. And you have different weapons based upon, and different abilities based upon whether it's a TAC officer there, engineering officer, or science officer.
That'd be interesting. So I take it everybody's in a mission?
We are doing Hive Disconnected.
Hive Disconnected?
No, we're doing Hive Onslaught. My bad. My bad. Borg Disconnected, Hive Onslaught.
That would be a cool Jibbo. Hive Disconnected.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And what's actually... Then what are we attacking if the Hive is disconnected?
Well, after we disconnect everything, we still have to go and get the 3 dreadnoughts that are perched between the 2 toothbrush holders.
Ah.
That was fast. That was soft. Okay, that's cute. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the stupid Borg toothbrush holder.
That's what I experienced like
oh, did you?
back, and the only thing I could do was to wait till it can explode.
It's about to explode.
Okay. I'm still stuck.
Yeah, you have to wait.
It's
Oh,
exploded.
I have to wait for it to properly explode.
It's his mom we're talking about.
It's got to be proper, you know.
Guess what? I'm still stuck. Oh, there you go. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. Just simply have to wait. I had the same problem, so I was just looking and seeing everybody do their work. I couldn't do anything.
Well, I'm
Wow,
far enough
somebody
away.
died.
Of course,
Okay.
we got feedback pulsed. Feedback pulse gets you do a lot of damage. A feedback pulse kills you bad. Which was why it was sweet when I did the science officer thing to it yesterday.
Yeah, that's one thing I'd like to see also, like something indicating feedback pulses on a ship.
There is an icon on it. Of
Make
course,
it more
one-
visible.
Yeah.
Dude wants
Eternal
Yeah, the icon's a little tiny.
It's
icon.
not the end.
Yes, it is.
Is someone able to give the dude access to Fleet Store?
Yeah, hang on one second here.
I just saw it in.
I got it,
Yes.
Mom.
Oh, you got him?
What does he have to be, Commander?
Commander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just saw it there, so.
That's fine. I saw it too. But this tune is in... which tune is this one? Okay, this one's in Hughes Heroes. So give me 1 second here. I need to check on one thing for somebody, which I'm going to do really, really quick.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna strangle the kitties.
Go strangle
I'll
the
be right
kitties.
back.
So that's somebody got one Borg TFO out of that, and I got one of my dreadnoughts out of that, so that's not bad.
But
Shall
who had
I
to
s-
kill dreadnoughts? Didn't someone have to kill dreadnoughts?
Yeah, I have to kill dreadnoughts. I only got one, though.
You didn't only. Oh yeah, that was because you were stuck.
I was stuck. Yep. Yippity yep.
Shall I say something terrible? Again.
Sure.
I don't think Pi actually strangles the kittens. I think he strangles things in the little boy's room.
We're not going there.
We went there. We're done.
Oh wow. Well, I'll be right back.
Go
Kitty,
slow.
kitty, kitty, kitty.
There you go.
Pap, 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 pap.
How's this in development?
Okay. Got that done. All right. Phew.
That bad, huh?
Just trying to do some administrative stuff at the same time I'm having fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be an interesting.
Mm-hmm. No, we have a fleet that might be interested in joining our KDF Armada, but we don't have any open slots under our groups. And this is something that came up while we were looking at Hughes Heroes this morning, which is we have some potential slots in our Armada with one group that is no longer active, but we can't kick them directly. We have to have Strike Group Armada kick them out of that before we can invite somebody in, which is fine, but I want all the fleet admirals on board with this, or at least the majority of them on board, and no really good arguments for not doing that. But if somebody's got a good argument, that's a different thing. But in the KDF side, we are not the Armada-in-Chief.
Yeah.
We are one of
Yeah.
the sub ones, and we're filled up with good fleets.
Could I ask a question here?
Yeah.
We did max 95% of our KDF stuff now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just be? Might it be logical to just leave?
Yes, that
Right.
is logical to leave and then to change that, which is fine with me. I'm totally good with that. I just need to, again, run it past you and Pi and Ver and Beardy and Ed.
I think you know my opinion now since I asked the question.
Yes.
So
yeah, I just don't want to make a unilateral decision on something that big. But if we were to leave, we would become an armada of our own.
Yeah.
I've been wondering why you guys weren't already.
For the KDF, there's not a lot of KDF armadas out there. And it was easier not to create our own and to become a beta underneath somebody else. But now we've got a very strong KDF with three gammas underneath us that are all strong. And that puts us in a really good position to start going out and, make our own armada. But again, I need to talk to everybody. And if you're on here and you haven't answered your emails, poo on you.
Why can't we do anything about the Pegasus division?
Because we're not in charge of them.
Pegasus?
Yes, the Pegasus. Ooh, I'm not in that fleet at this moment.
Do I get a vote on this?
You can vote as much as you like to, sure. Think of it more, though. Think of it more like Picard in his ready room. He listens to everybody's opinions and ideas, and he makes the final decision. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't give weight to everybody's opinions. So here's the situation in the Armada. So the Strike Group is in charge. Strike Group Ancillary is the immediate subordinate to Starfleet Strike Group. Under that we have the Sol Fleet, which is small and isn't well used. In fact, nobody's been on since 2019. Fleet Horizon, which has got people in it that we like and we don't want to kick. And Only the Best, which is people we like and don't want to kick. Then we get to Strike Group SFMC Squad 42.
Just call it the Marine Group.
The Marine Group, who is in charge of the three underneath him. That would be DT.
Yeah, that'd be technically you too. You're in that.
I know. Pi's in there too.
So, yeah.
Okay, Strangers, underneath them they have 42nd Strike Group Squadron. That's got some of our old-time fleet members in here who do play regularly and seem to be pretty good, so you won't want to kick them. Strangers with Candy is one that they could kick if they wanted to, or we could leave an opening there.
Strangers with Candy, you gotta love that one.
Yep, that's Farnsworth's old fleet, and we've kept it going, but the only people who are active in it at the moment are me and Pi and Ed, and we could just take it over to this side, because I'm sure everybody from Strike Group would invite us back if we ever needed to hit the banks. No problems there. And that's controlled basically by DT and me, so if they wanted to kick us, they could. Shooting Stars, again, we've got people who are our friends over there. Phoenix Division, we've got no control over them. We can kick Phoenix Division, the whole group out, but we can't take out the ones underneath them.
Well,
I didn't know there was such a pyramid scheme in this.
Yeah, it really is a pyramid. So we can control the three betas. They control the three gammas underneath them. If we kick out a beta, the whole thing goes. So if we kick out Strike Group Ancillary, all of the ones underneath it would go as well. And they'd automatically become their own armada.
I'm just looking through some of the Phoenix Division.
Yeah, but I know why they're there, but
But why are they there, if I may ask?
we needed to ally with a fairly strong group when we were first developing this, and we invited them in. Ver invited them in. So the next thing I have to do is take a look and see what kind of contributions they make to us.
Because looking at this, some of the users haven't been on since 2015.
Under Phoenix, yeah.
That's been
The
a while.
Pegasus Division is really dead. There's only 4 players there. But we can't control them directly is the problem. This is the drawback to the Armada. There's advantages to it, but it's almost at the point where I'd like to go, yeah, if they're not contributing to us in some way or another.
kick them.
Kick them. Yeah, but we can't. I mean, we can kick the Phoenix Division, but we can't kick out the ones underneath them. It's an all-or-one. We kick out the whole Beta-Gamma combination.
Okay, overall, how is all of that subgroup performing?
Well, see, now that's the next part. What I need to do is go back into the strike group under our holdings and look at the contributions made by those people. And that's where it gets really interesting.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Meaning you have to cross-reference who's in which fleets by each leaderboard. So if you go back in here and you discover... I'm going to take a look real quick here.
If it were me, without being like... just hovering over some of the sub fleets...
Mm-hmm.
They're not even online. They haven't been online for almost a year, if not 3 years or 4 years. Just kick the entire fleet. Just kick it.
Okay, like which one are you thinking of kicking? Just
the Phoenix Division.
Yeah, but a lot of those people are on. I mean, here's the first guy on. It was on 2 days ago.
Yeah, but if you take like the percentage of the members, it's like 2013, 2014, 15, 16.
And this is one reason why I sent a message to everybody today, because, yeah, this is stuff we need to think about. At least we need to get in touch with their two leaders if they're even playing. Yeah, Spomek plays regularly. De Belgrave plays regularly. But if they're not contributing to us, yeah, I'd love to get rid of them and bring in some other ones.
Because I'd love to make my own fleet.
You just got my reply.
Thank you. I will read
You're
it
welcome.
when I'm not going to broadcast it to everybody, even though we're talking about this.
But you know my opinion.
Mom, I just sent you something on Skype.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are we doing now?
Can you respond to that, DT?
Yeah, I can respond to it. Just type out what you want, because we're not going to broadcast anything in.
So, kind of off-topic question, if you don't mind, or do I need to keep focus on?
No, you can chat about anything.
Okay. So, on the Galaxy, there's the Galaxy refit nacelles. Do we ever see that in an episode?
Yes. Yes, DS9 is a USS Venture. Plus, it is. So, that actually was canon on screen.
What episode is the Venture in?
It was one of the Dominion War points before they started doing the CG ships. So the reason why is the model is actually the one that they modified for the All Good Things episode, but they found they couldn't remove the phaser additions on the nacelles. The model. That's the story behind it, anyway. And I'll tell you what episodes it was. It showed up in Way of the Warrior, and then it showed up a couple other times in the stock footage, which was Dr. Bashir, I presume, Sacrifice of Angels, and Tears of the Prophets.
Mom?
Yes?
Look in the chat. In the Twitch chat.
Twitch chat.
That's kind of actually about the answer, except for the details. Was kind of the answer I kind of gave him. So I will forward that to him.
What?
All the channel points.
I see that.
Yep.
Wow.
I just threw out 50,000.
Wow.
Well, it's just some stupid reward I made, and who needs Latinum in this game? So.
Hi, Lant. DT's going to respond to what you sent to him, but yes, please, soon. That would work really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was very lucky. I had Dabo this morning, and I only had to win like 500.
Dabo!
I only had to win 500, so I put 30,000 of my GPL into it to win the 500 I needed, because what else am I going to do with it? It's such a waste of time.
And did you get Dabo?
Yeah, well, I didn't get a Dabo, but I got my 500.
Okay.
All right.
Should we do
Actually, I
board,
did
or
it.
what
Last
should
time
we
I
do?
did it, I doubled.
Oh no.
Yeah, you get quite a bit when you double.
Yes, yeah, I don't need it. I just want to get rid of it. Thank you. All right, we still have to do 2 Borg TFOs. I still need to get 2 more Dreadnoughts. I need to get some Undine ships. We need to do a Battle of the Binary Stars. What else do we need to do, folks?
I've got Repair Shield, and I've got Binary Stars as well.
Okay, why don't we do a Binary Stars?
Okay.
Can I do it on regular with you, or do you guys want to do it?
Oh, regular's fine.
Well, can you give me a second to get done with Shadow?
Yes, can you give me a second to go get some water?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back. Please, I'll dehydrate.
Okay. Okay. But you're like, I'm such a nice person.
These are lies.
Yeah.
Just
I know
today.
they're lies.
We'll
I
just
know
go
they're
through
lies. But it's not lies. It's propaganda.
Propaganda. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's political lies.
Yeah.
At least he's lying, but it's not lying about Kate.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I don't want to hear this anymore. You guys are just not nice to me. I do anything to you two, and you just won't leave me alone.
Yeah, I didn't mention anything about this thing anymore.
Mm-hmm. Oh crap! Son of a bitch.
By the way, how's your daughter? By the way.
She's fine as far as I mean. I checked her earlier, and she was fine, but now she seems to be having a fever again, so I'm not sure.
That's not good.
Not good at all.
Here, you said her fever came back?
Yeah.
I think it's Pie's fault.
Well, they say that happens. But you've got her under a doctor's care, right?
I mean, we have a doctor's care, but I mean, with the way everything's panicked around here, I wouldn't trust that as far as I could throw it.
Well,
Mom, the Undine ships, was that in the battle zone specific or just Undine ships?
It just says Undine ships.
Since you have to kill dreadnoughts, we could do an Undine assault TFO because that has Undine, and it also has and if I recall, it also has a planet killer at some point in the mission.
Yeah, it's the tail end of the mission, actually.
Which is a dreadnought.
Which is a dreadnought. It was just an option. And we don't see a lot of people play Undine Assault. Not the lane one. I'm talking about the other one where you have to go to the 3 different flowers, you know. No, Vicious Circle, sorry.
Vicious Circle. Wow, I haven't played that one in a long time.
Yeah. Well, we could do Undine Assault, but that's just a very long TFO, and it...
No, I'm totally good with the flower one. Hi, Mr. Dave. Hey, Frost, just glancing at what the CDC says, yeah, the fever is there for 1 to 14 days. Hi, Marksman. So, just...
I mean, I appreciate that. I am a FEMA certified.
I know you are.
Disaster responder.
So that's why I'm not trying to tell you what you already know.
But I do appreciate that.
Yeah. The thing with fevers is it's the response to the presence of a foreign body, and to an extent you need a fever to help fight it off. It's when the fever gets out of control and becomes damaging in and of itself. As you also know.
When do we, should we do that?
I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, I'm not any of that. I know how to stabilize a person when I have to. That's really the only...
Right now, you're a concerned parent. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just a frustrated parent because they're shutting everything down in this state because nobody has any idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying in and of itself. We're just talking to...
It really is.
I was at the emergency room because I'm supposed to have my daughter image done, and they're saying how I mean, they're literally looking for reasons to turn people away.
Wow.
And so I was trying to get this taken care of, and I wasn't high enough on their list to even see me. And the second I showed up there, and I questioned what was going on, I said, "Listen, I want to get this over with. I'm not trying to cause any problems, this, that, and the other thing." This woman it's the most offensive thing I've seen in a very long time. She goes inside, doesn't even go near the phone, talks to someone behind the counter about what's supposed to happen, or what I'm asking for, and so on and so forth. They talk for like, I don't know, 20 seconds or so, and then she comes back out and says, "Nobody in radiology has ever heard me." I said, "You didn't call them. How in the hell would you know?" And she's like, she acted as though I wasn't even there, like none of that mattered. And I've never been more offended by medical people in my life. So I came home and essentially I ripped open the whole absurdity to the crap that is COVID-19 right now. That everything I've seen is all fear-based propaganda and what have you. I mean, there's nothing valuable in it. I mean, nobody gets anything but rich people that don't really care. There are a lot of people that are making money off of this, a lot of money off of this, and there's not a lot you can do about it. That's just the way things are. And that's the worst thing is, if I wish I could explain how messed up American politics are in a way that people would understand. But in reality, it's just so frustrating because it shouldn't be happening at all. Especially with the kind of things you're talking about, right? Like they're talking about how one of the big things that's in there right now is they're talking about how they want law enforcement to be able to access devices. There can't be any encryption on devices. And some people would say that's fine, that should be allowed. But on the other hand, that there's nothing to stop them from doing it without a warrant. And that's the way the law is written, and nobody cares. And instead of doing anything about it, people are just like, we're all scared, we're all this, we're all that. It's just I don't understand. How can people realistically expect that Americans are this stupid? And then I watched a YouTube video of people that didn't seem to know that Joe Biden was a Democratic candidate for office, and that kind of changed my mind. It's really difficult to be upbeat right now, just because I put so much energy into what I do, and it makes a difference if people aren't going to have basic digital hygiene. And I just realized my job just got so much harder. So I'm pretty bummed out.
I'm sorry.
I thought there was some general intelligence among people out there, and just nobody freaking cares.
I'm done with that now, just so you know.
What's that? You had to leave?
I'm out of the shadow play.
Okay.
Like Alachi.
Okay, let me change topics here. Not to be disrespectful to you, Frost. But I wanted to answer something that Mr. Dave was asking. The ship models that we fly for the Battle of the Binary Stars, those should be available for purchase, are they not?
Some of them are.
Oh, by the way, apparently the non-tier 6 ships. I don't know if you covered that or not. I think I read somewhere that they're not going to be Zen anymore. They're going to be dilithium.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
Tier 1 through 4.
Yeah, tier 1 through 4.
Yeah. I just saw that today online.
Okay.
To me, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Okay. One of the ones is a Hoover class. That's the Dana. The next one is the Earhart, which is the Engel class. That's definitely available.
Yeah.
Or was available. I presume that hasn't
the
changed.
Vortang, which has parts I need for my Klingons.
The Kerala is a Shepherd class.
Yeah.
Is that one available still?
Shepherd,
that's a fleet.
Okay, so fleet.
Shepherd, no, it's
Shepherd's a Gargarin fleet model.
The Ride is also a Shepherd class.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anything else here. And the last one is the Sioux. And the Sioux is a Malachowski class.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 types, or the 5 ships that are involved that you are masked as.
On binary stars, yeah.
Yeah, on binary stars. So yes, they are. 4 of them are available.
Are you guys doing the binary stars right now?
No, but we're going to. Somebody need to do a binary stars.
There's just one side effect about the new thing is that it's per account. No, it's per character, not instead of per account.
I missed that because I was looking at something else. What are we talking about?
The Zen ship thing.
The Zen ship thing.
Yeah, so tier 1 through 4, as what used to be Zen ships for those, are now dilithium effective, I guess, Thursday.
Okay. On the 9th.
On the 9th.
Yeah. I read it on the ARC website. It's going to be, I think it's April 9th. I may have to double check.
I think they said that was
It's definitely in April somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that was for Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it for the PlayStation?
No,
yeah.
PC too.
But PC gets it sooner.
Yeah, PC will get it sooner, but yeah.
Yeah, we get it this week, and then on the April 9th, it will go to Xbox One and PlayStation. But they changed it so the ships will be per character and not per account.
Okay.
But you know what? That doesn't bother me.
It's a free ship.
No, it's not free, but it's dilithium. I mean, that's all I was like.
Well, I mean, okay, it does not require real world money. Maybe I should say.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're queuing for Battle of the Binary Stars, so if you'd like to join us, jump in with an X there.
And if there's too many, I'll just skip over and then
I'm not doing it right now. I gotta go take trash out in a few minutes, and I'm still trying to figure out this bug. So
you got a trashy house? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's garbage night.
You shouldn't talk about pie like that. That's not very nice.
But it's so much fun.
All right. Pie. Qantas. And Jason.
Well, there we go.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I know better than to do that one. Back here. Come on, I can't still be on a... You're too low, Crastix. Can you switch tunes to something that's a higher level?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Oh, we could just take it on normal. Okay.
It is on normal, but he's not high enough.
Oh, okay. I thought you took the...
That's weird, because we did it last night.
Hang on, let's see. Let me try that again. I've had this happen.
But that was too late because...
No,
yes.
you know what? Maybe I had it on advanced. Oh, now it's too late.
Yeah, he left.
He'll be back.
I know.
He didn't leave us for real.
I hear.
So, Marksman, you play on Xbox or what's the other one? PlayStation?
I think Marksman is on the Xbox.
Yeah, he says PS4 actually.
Oh, yes, on PS4. Okay.
Because I would have helped him out on Xbox, because that's what I have, and he doesn't have it, so it doesn't really do much.
Oh, gosh, I should get my son to play this since now he's off for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
I was going to use today to clean my kitchen, but that didn't happen. Qantas, I sent you an invitation. Did you not get it?
No. Oh, it was hidden.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Let's try that again.
This one's 65, so this should
go. Wee woo?
Yep.
Wee woo.
Okay.
Somebody just got double.
Double!
Double!
Yeah, I was just standing in Drosana. Double!
Thank you for coming.
Welcome to Josana.
Set up some of these crazy games,
Yes.
STLV.
The Corolla. Okay, the Corolla is a Shepherd class ship, and we just said that yes, that's available.
Yeah, it's a Gargarin. It's a Fleet Tier 6 model. That's essentially a Gargarin. I don't know what class this is I'm in.
And prove to you that now, as always, we come in peace.
Yeah.
Come in peace. Shoot to
Fire.
kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill.
Helm, evasive maneuver 7 Alpha.
It would be interesting to know if Kirk was in the Battle of Binary Star.
Would that be before his time?
Not necessarily.
Well, considering Pike was, Pike was the one in control of. Oh, wait a minute. Binary Stars was before the end.
He maybe was like a lieutenant.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have been. Yeah, maybe.
Now that would have been interesting. No, he's got all those little awards and plaques and pins in his safe, so maybe one of them was for this.
Could be. Yeah, that's a.
Perhaps
that's a
this
good
is
thought.
why he preferred to shoot first and ask questions later.
He learned.
Maybe he was a survivor of the Shin.
And if it was Janeway, she would have invited him for a picnic.
Swedish fika.
Oh, that's true.
My husband and I were watching a show just before I started this, wherein people go to local restaurants and then they sit down and do kind of a little informal review with other people who are just people. And they went to a coffee shop, and I looked at my husband and said, "We got to open up a Swedish fika shop."
So did your family see the video?
Oh yes, I made sure everybody saw it.
Have they seen it before?
My cousin in Sweden, yes, had seen it, but it still amused him. And the rest of my family had not.
Okay.
But it made me think I need to make Mazzarino tomorrow.
Oh.
I make good ones.
When do you want me to drop by?
Mine are mine are subtly good and delicious and wonderful. It's my cousin from Sweden's recipe, so it's really good.
Okay. Authentic then.
Yeah. Not like the ones you get from IKEA, which are meh.
IKEA.
IKEA, they just put horse meat and everything.
Hopefully not in the Mazzarino, no.
Come on, it's IKEA. If they can save money somewhere, they will put everything in whatever.
Well, that's what it tastes like with those, because, I mean, it's clearly not really good almond
If they
paste
wanted
in
to
it.
save money, I don't think horse meat would be the way to go.
I'm
That would
surprised
put
they
it-
don't have you put the meat in the meatball.
Then you didn't hear of the big horse meat scandal over here.
No, it never made the news here. If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, well, I mean, horse meat would be considered an exotic meat.
Yeah, but still cheaper than beef.
These days,
Really?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Beef's expensive. Horse is cheap. Relatively speaking. Is this the second part of this, or the first part?
We're on
First
the
part.
still.
I mean,
I love how the Shensul at a certain point lies, because it says we're under heavy fire and
yeah, they're
nobody's
often,
shooting at them.
I know. Oh, so that was the second part. I wanted to be over by the Clark when that ended. Okay, so now I'm over near the Clark.
I'm over with you.
Hey, BTD Fighter. Hi, hi. How are you doing? Mr. Dave, do I think STLV is going to be postponed? Yes, I do. Which is both sad and really great. Because nobody's going to be afford to do anything like this for a while. And if they went ahead and did the date as it's planned, I think we'd have horrible attendance. The vendors wouldn't be able to do it because they won't be selling enough stuff. And long-term effects would be really not great. But if they can hold off, you know, delay it out for 2-3 months, put it into a little bit later in the year.
Okay, I'll go to the other one because nobody's at the other one.
I'm at Clark.
Yeah, but everybody's at the same place.
Oh, okay. So you're going to the acre?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right beside it. I wasn't even thinking about rescuing anything. I was just trying to get my shield heals.
When we're done with this, I will ask you a question.
Cool.
Qantas, for his shield heals. Or, Qantas, did you need the shield heals?
No, I'm
It was Jason, right?
Yeah, I've already got him.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him right as I was saying that statement.
Okay.
Yeah, I was concentrating so much on just getting my last endeavor done that I didn't even think about rescuing anybody.
So in doing the research for my book, if you want to try doing heals, make sure that you've turned off select auto target on attack and what's the other one? There's two of them that you want to make sure are off. Assist target on attack. Are those the two?
So the target?
Hold on. Excuse me. Select auto target on attack. You want to make sure that's turned off, and you want to make sure you've turned off select attacker if attacked. Both of those slow down your ability to do heals. All this from researching the gosh darn book. Alright, so somebody just texted me. In the middle of a mission.
Not me. I didn't do it.
Okay. That's bizarre. I will go look at that. Somebody who I haven't talked to in years sent me a text dated November. I think somebody butt dialed me by mistake.
We've all tried that.
I've butt dialed Ivo a couple of times.
And you also butt dialed me.
I have butt dialed you.
A lot of people butt dial me for some odd reason. I don't know why. I got butt dialed by a girl who didn't even have my number once.
That's skill. That's impressive.
Well, she apparently had it if she butt them.
Well, what happened was she texted a guy to the wrong number, and I got a text. And I think that's how she got my number.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind if Vegas gets pushed back at least a couple of months. for us running a booth, it would be financially a lot easier. For people who are out, doing booths for money, it would be a lot easier for them. The hard part, though, would be the guests, but a lot of the guests have had those conventions canceled as well, so if they're not doing an acting job, it is a source of income for them.
A lot aren't.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these things are going to get pushed back for months, if not a year. And honestly, I could use a couple extra months to get everything done and ready. Make myself beautiful.
If they keep pushing hours like this, making that system for what we need is more doable, easier.
Good for you, but I have no income, so.
Yeah, I know.
Then again, maybe I'll make the school do more this year. Who knows? Let's jump back into there.
Oh yeah, DT?
Yeah.
Marine Fleet. I noticed yesterday that the dilithium upgrade, the upgrade development facility is slotted. I slotted it yesterday, so it needs like 10,000 fleet marks and 900 common officers and 10 million EC.
Which one? What was it? What was that again? The dilithium?
Dilithium mine. Upgrade development facilities 3.
Well, I can contribute some stuff here.
And I bought all the dilithium mine provision. I slotted almost like 9 million expertise and some EC. And
yeah.
We got 42 out of 40 and 36 out of 40.
I mean,
so in total, we lost 2 ships.
That's not bad.
Well, 1,000 down. A lot more to go. How long does this event last? I mean, I know it's probably going to be... What is today, the 24th?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 2 more days after today to do that. And after that, we have April. What's all going on in April? We have Dilithium Weekend.
Oh, we have they put up a calendar for April?
Yeah. Dilithium is Dilithium Weekend from the 9th through the 13th. Ilachi. We got Junior Officer Weekend.
End of the month. I was told out item upgrade weekend.
That's nice. Let's see. It looks like
What is the Junior Officer?
We just had one of those, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Like
it's when you've got the
is
little
that for
flashy
Xbox or PlayStation 4?
That's a good question.
They usually don't put that calendar on for the PC, so.
Yeah. But we just
had
the
Tholian Red Alert.
Yeah, the Junior Officer thing where you got that Junior Officer following you around.
Yeah,
okay. And you have to go do the light thingies and all that stuff. Yeah. So we have a Tholian Red Alert. Bonus experience coming up this weekend, 19th no, that was last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Tholian Red Alert coming up this weekend. Nothing the following weekend. That's not Easter though, is it? The 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, something in there. It's not till the 10th. Yeah, I thought it was the following week. So
that means we need to break out our dilithium mine provisions.
Yes, we will do that. Yeah, Mr. Dave, if you've already made your reservations, I think they are honoring people who need to change those, both for flights and hotels, with no penalty.
I see. We found out who Pi accidentally kicked out of the fleet.
Who?
No.
He just kicked him off chat, not out of the fleet.
Oh.
And it wasn't Albuquerque, or we would have known it was Albuquerque.
Because me and Mom were actually checking, and we couldn't figure out who it was. And he's asking, was I kicked from the fleet chat? He wouldn't be able to write since he was kicked.
No.
And he needed an invite before he was actually able to write in there. So.
Right, and nobody's responded in email, so I have no idea who it was.
Could be one that we previously invited and never.
That could be, yes. We have a lot of people who never responded.
Okay.
All right,
should we do a vicious circle?
We can do a vicious circle.
Vicious circle.
Vicious circle, yeah. It's not one we do very often. Is it vicious circle or viscous circle?
I would say vicious, right?
Hang on a second, I'll check this. It's viscous cycle.
Oh.
It's a play on the phrase vicious cycle, but this one's viscous, as in sticky.
Viscous.
Yeah, viscous
as in
cycle.
slow flowing.
Right, exactly. When my son was in grade school, he had to do a science project, so I told him to do a stupid, easy one. You set up 3 test tubes, one with like water dripping out of it, one with maple syrup dripping out of it, and one with something else dripping out of it, and you put it in an aquarium, and you ask people to select which one is the most viscous material. And nobody gets it right, including the teachers. It was always my favorite thing to do.
Water.
Let's say
water.
Say it was water. Okay, let's go with something easier. Rubbing alcohol, water, maple syrup in a glass aquarium. What's the most viscous substance?
I'm sorry, say that again?
You take a glass aquarium and you put 3 test tubes inside of it. One of them is dripping rubbing alcohol, one is dripping water, one is dripping maple syrup. Which one's the most viscous of... what's the most viscous substance? Anyone else?
I'm thinking this might be a trick question.
It is a trick question.
That's why I said water.
Any other guesses?
Well, I was going to say maple syrup because that's what I would choose normally. But what is the trick?
It's the glass. It's the glass aquarium.
Yeah,
glass is a liquid.
Yeah.
Here, though, some people call it glass, or some people call it liquid, some people call it glass. Or
well,
some people call it solid. There are people on both sides. You can't classify one versus the other.
You can actually, because if you allow glass to stand in position over a couple hundred years, it will slowly sink down and ripple, just like in a liquid would. It's
actually,
a hyperviscous substance.
There's nothing to support that. There's nothing to support that belief.
They have.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's a lot of. There are a lot of 100-year-old houses that have the original paint in them, and it does like that. The top is thinner than the bottom.
That could have just been the forging process. That's
over 100 years.
Yes, and in fact, our modern glass really only came about in the 1960s.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have enough evidence to make that kind of assumption.
Ooh, and you know what? I'm going to stand corrected because there is a recent study that suggests that it is a hyperviscous fluid, but for all practical purposes, it can be considered to be a solid. Using 20 million old amber to test the super Arrhenius behavior of glass forming systems. It's not conclusive.
According to newscientist.com, glass is not a slow-moving liquid. It is a solid, albeit an odd one. It's called an amorphous solid because it lacks the ordered molecular structure of true solids, and yet its regular structure is too rigid to qualify as a liquid. So that's according to newscientist.com. Scientific American calls it a solid. UCR calls it a solid.
And yet it does display flow tendencies in very old glass. But as you pointed out, that could be that glass. But still, it's fun. It's fun to make people think.
I mean, there is an experiment going on talking about the most viscous things that we know of, things that do qualify as, solids. I'm sorry, as liquids. And one of the things that's going on right now in the City College of New York is they have an hourglass that's filled with pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time that they actually had something happen in there was in 1982. They had a drop come out of it. Now that proves that it's a liquid because it molded to its container. It eventually moved through a differing space and made an impact on something down below. Glass can't do that. This is why they don't call glass a liquid. So I mean, I understand what you're getting at, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that there are so many other answers to what you're saying. So I mean, it's not just one answer or whatever. Plus, having worked with glass over a very long period of time, actually molding it and such, you very quickly learn that it would be really useful if it stayed a solid, or if it stayed a liquid, but it is not even when you're formed.
I missed that last part you cut out.
I used to blow glass,
mm-hmm.
and that is a remarkably complicated thing to do.
No kidding. There's a guy who blows glass at a Renaissance fair, and his work is absolutely stunning. But he goes a lot into the structure of glass when they're blowing it. I can't remember the name of the teardrop shape. Oh God, what is it called? Just something's bead, or
the bead would be a teardrop shape, yes.
No, but it's a specific one. God darn it, what is it called? I can't remember the name of it. I will have to look it up. But it's a specific shape that is very rigid and has some bizarre property to it. I can't remember it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. And he goes into it every time, talks about it, and
oh God, I think I'm gonna legitimately leave this freaking Toastmasters group.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll find it some other day.
And then there was a person you met last convention who did the glass jewelry.
Yes, I've got her piece right here in front of me. Right there. See? Isn't it gorgeous? She does beautiful work.
There's a person I really can't see it from here.
I know.
But that was hand-blown glass stuff, and
it was lovely.
Yep.
That?
What the heck? Sorry. Oh, well, like I said, I'll look it up some other day and try and remember what the heck it was called. All right, so let's go back to doing something.
Oh, yeah, but I just entered viscous. The TFO because I didn't know you were just talking and talking. So I just...
You should have interrupted. Did you start viscous cycle?
No, I started at work TFO because I needed 3.
Fine. Yes, that's fine.
You sounded very engaged in your discussion, so I just decided to, let me just...
Just do your own thing for a bit,
okay.
Right?
Yeah, since you were engaged.
You can interrupt.
Yeah, since we were having a scientific argument here.
Yes, though.
Yes.
I have been once again proven to be wrong. Oh, well. I'll get better at that one of these days.
But if Pie's in the conversation with you, and it's all Pie's, therefore it's all Pie's fault.
Yeah, I'm still wrong, but it's Pie's fault that I'm wrong.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So
Damn it, Pie.
So if it's
I
Pie's
know.
fault, you're not really wrong.
Which one are you doing, by the way, Pie?
Just an Isa.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and queue up for a viscous cycle, and we'll wait for you. So I need 3 more people for viscous cycle, and then we will go ahead and have Pie join us.
Okay.
There you go. Invite for Jason. Other Jason. What is the name of that thing?
If I'm not playing Jason, I don't respond to Jason.
I'll just call you DT.
Yeah, that works easier. That makes it easier for everybody.
Prince Rupert's drop.
Yeah. Okay. Now I understand.
That's what I was thinking of.
That thing.
Yeah.
I've actually done quite a bit of. I have a friend of mine that's into high speed photography.
Mm-hmm.
He's always wanted to do the St. Rupert's drop and seeing how it shatters.
Mm-hmm.
And he's destroyed 2 cameras that way already. So he probably shouldn't be doing it, because it is incredibly energetic. For anyone in the chat or anyone that doesn't know what a St. Rupert's drop, it's if you let a bead of glass dry in a long string, then it can create a crystalline structure, makes it incredibly durable. But if you break any part of that structure, it will shatter the entire process.
Yeah, so you can whack the drop part of it with a hammer and it won't break, but if you break the thread part that trails off from it, that's it.
The whole thing explodes.
It's so cool. So that's what I was trying to think of.
It's a really cool thing to do. It's just I've hurt myself doing it, I admit.
Why would somebody call their ship Toilet 2?
Because Toilet 1 was put away.
Toilet 1? Oh, no, there's a joke there.
It's because Toilet 1 was a high volume one, so they wanted a low volume, so they made Toilet 2.
They were going for
I'm done with my
the effect.
Maybe all they get is shit.
Or perhaps that's the ship number 2 works on.
Ha. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, they need a
Who does
ship
number
called
2
the
work
Day.
for?
Anyone else for viscous cycle?
Do you need bodies, Mom?
Yeah, I've only got 2 people. 3 people now.
Sorry, I'm working on something at the moment.
That's okay.
There.
Thank you, Darkthorn.
Not a real fan of this TFO, but for you guys, I will run it.
Oh, this one's not bad.
It's just because Mom needs Undine and she needs
I don't even remember what it is. So.
It's the way it goes to the different
like
flower
things.
You go to fluidic space, you blow up the proto-planet killers, you blow up the one that launches, try to get a few side things.
Oh, okay, I know which one you're talking
the
about.
giant flowers in space. But I'm sure somebody will be out there wanting to do a random. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
It's just the 3 of us.
The 4 of us, you mean?
4 of us. It's just the 4 of us.
The four of us.
If you're still looking for somebody, I can join now.
Too late.
Okay, sorry.
Unless we decline.
We can decline.
It's too late. I hit accept.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Too late.
I just finished what I was doing. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna complain.
We can do more things.
I'm not going to complain one way or the other. Okay.
I still feel sorry for all the Jem'Hadars you see that lacks the chemosite because they haven't played the mission, so they're just standing there.
One guy was like, "What is wrong with my tune?"
I have been authorized to brief you on
I realized I was going through white withdrawal. It's like, oh, cool. Don't care, Tuvok. Be quiet.
And remember, there's an optional, and that's usually the planet killer we need to take out. And there's your dreadnought, and then you get your on.
I still have to do
giant ships around me.
Are you feeling inadequate?
No.
Size doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't.
It's the motion of the ocean.
No.
It takes a long time to get to England
I'm in one of the prettiest ships to ever grace a Trek movie, so...
Really?
I just have a pretty ship.
Refit Constitution.
Sir, there's 3 shipyards in the area. Each one is growing planet killers. We should tackle them one at a time. Commandos are ready to beam to the surface and open that mob. We're in, sir. Give us a minute to breathe. Don't crack this mob.
I wonder if the small planet killers we get down here actually count as a dreadnought.
Oh, that's a good question.
Open wide. That sounds so long.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You're almost in.
There you go. Hammer.
And 1 shipyard down. 2 more to go.
Did it count as...
No.
It didn't?
No.
Wow.
But they're not sure it would have.
I'm going for the anomaly.
Okay.
Oh, great. I got an accolade.
Always time for science?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I was trying to go after the larval ships. That didn't work. Bummer.
Sorry, folks. I'm like way behind.
It's okay.
No worries.
We'll need to beam over multiple teams of commandos to fully crack this mob.
Commandos away.
Did we get all 3 in? Or all, yeah, 3 in?
Ain't got another team, guys.
There we go. Mom, there's the planet killer. Go for it.
I don't even see the planet killer.
There should actually be a cutscene coming up.
It's
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a moment to figure out what the heck the planet killer was.
If it reaches the singularity, it will transport to normal space.
Skip out. I want to go.
I'll just go and make a small dent, then you can. Come here, you zucchini.
Sir, this shipyard
Or put a dent in it for you.
You won't be able to keep that mall open for very long.
Whoa! Damn it!
What?
I didn't pay attention to my health.
He got planet killed.
Ooh.
Go for it. Go for it.
Do you need some help or?
Nah. Just getting into position to be able to fight.
Yeah,
Fire down the mouth. Ah, I'm dead.
Did it count as a dreadnought?
It did not, but it won't until after the mission. Think about it. It doesn't like to count until the whole thing's done. Well, we'll see if it counts it after that. Besides, I have to kill 5 more,
How many dreadnoughts do you have to kill?
Still have to do 5 more. Oh, there's a proto-planet killer.
Oh, the Undine really likes me.
Because you're so adorable.
I don't know.
All primary targets are destroyed.
Open wide.
It was interesting.
Yep.
Sure was.
I haven't played that one in a long time. Raid over Bubbling Bay.
Advanced.
Okay, let's see if anything counted as a dreadnought.
It didn't count as a dreadnought.
I don't know.
I don't think it will, Mom. And usually when I have the.
Nope, didn't count as a dreadnought.
So
That's
we're gonna have to
amazing.
do. So we're gonna have to do Hive Onslaught.
No. ISO will work.
You know, the Draenor Gauntlet has a lot of dreadnoughts in it.
Yeah, but ISO will give me the tactical cube at the end and the gateway, and those both count. But I still have to do 4 more Undine ships. What about you guys? What else do we need? Have you gotten your 3 Borg TFOs, Pi?
I've got all of mine.
Nope.
Do you need...
But I did an ISA, so I will set this out if you do an ISA.
Yeah, but I can do them later, too. I'm good with that.
You could do a cure found.
I could do a cure found.
No, that won't count as a dreadnought. Kittimer, is it Kittimer Vortex? Doesn't she count as a dreadnought the last...
Yeah, but if I do ice, I get 2. Let's see who else needs to do stuff.
Yeah, do an ISO without me.
Okay, well, hang on a second. Let's check in chat. Hi, Musin. Ugh. Mr. Dave, I am so sorry you've got your reservations booked, but they're booked and they're not paid for. And the autographs and the photos would still count when they do have the convention, I would think.
Should.
Musin, did I not send you Lorca and Landry? I would check with the airline if they canceled everything because of... Oh, okay, fine. I will get that to you. I swear I had sent that to you, but no. Here it is. It's right here. My bad. I'll give you this one instead. I'll put this in after today. Hang on, let me make a note because I'll forget this. As for the flight, though, Mr. Dave, check with the airlines. I know that they have extended issues for things that were being rescheduled because of the coronavirus to allow people to do them for different days. That would be cool. All right, let's do one more, whatever the heck we're going to do, and then I think I will call it a night. Hi, Melly Marty.
Well, it's already 9 o'clock.
It is 9:30 and we've been on since 7, so probably 2.5 hours is good.
I think it sounds like
our plan. All right, last one. What do you want to do, folks? We could do a random TFO. Hi.
Hello.
We could do a random just to finish it up.
Random sounds good to me.
I think I'm going to relax for a bit.
Okay.
So I hope you all have fun.
We will, sir. Accolades don't do a heck of a lot for you, marksman. They're just fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them just give you like...
It's boasting rights at some point.
Yeah.
Some of them give you like 2% whatever passive damage to or resistance to whatever.
Yeah.
Or you get titles like First Flight Captain from way back when.
Yeah.
Like if you kill
I have that.
If you kill like 1,000 Gorn, you get like a passive 2% damage resistance when it comes to Gorn.
You get a trophy on your wall.
All right, if anyone would like to do a random TFO, give me an X in chat, and this will be our last one for the night.
All right, I'll catch you all later.
Okay, take care, DT. Get some rest. Don't work so hard.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
It isn't bad, but it's just long. We'll see what the rest brings.
Well, there's 3 of us. Anybody else? Anyone out there in television land who'd like to join us for a random? Musin, would you like to join us for a random? Thank you. We have room for one more.
I'm having a bit of a headache, so...
Oh, no, you should take it easy. You've got a lot on your mind.
Yeah.
You should go chat, put your feet up, go hug your daughter and take care of her.
Yeah, it's 9:30 at night. She should be sleeping.
Okay, well, then don't. Then you just put the gentle back of the hand on her forehead and do the mom thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll touch you guys later.
Take care.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Anyone else, or shall I just cue us?
Just
go ahead and cue us.
We are cued, Weeble?
Weeble.
Yep.
All right, everyone sounds tired tonight.
I'm probably going to play a little Neverwinter after this one.
We'll finish up a little bit here and do some business stuff.
I'm still on painkillers, so yeah, ooh. I'm also a bit tired.
Welcome back, BTD Fighter. We're doing our last run for the night. And Mr. Dave, go to bed, get some sleep. It's very important. You know, there's a lot going on in terms of people aren't working, but the stress levels are just crazy high lately. And it's going to make people as sick as the viruses.
You know, I've finally got, been having trouble getting my disability in.
Yeah.
And I finally got it in yesterday. I took it to the bank today to deposit it.
Mm-hmm.
They said it's going to be 7 business days before it'll post.
Really?
And I don't know why, but that's what the bank said.
That's crazy.
Wow. Mom, look at that.
It did what?
Faye, I was just wondering that, or is that, am I confusing it with another fleet?
You are confusing it with the other.
Okay. Or was that a person?
It's Musin. But you're thinking of Faye. You're thinking of Faye, Cobra.
Okay.
Well, we've got 2 options, north and south. Who's going north? Who's going south?
Actually, it's west, isn't it?
Yeah.
West and south?
You know what I mean.
Yeah. One end or the other.
This side or the other one?
Romulans are attacking the central camp!
And somehow they got in the middle. Ah! They're not in the middle.
Are you okay over there?
Romulans are attacking from the west.
Well, that's not the right weapon, clearly.
Stay there. Okay, never mind.
Romulans are attacking from the south.
Oh, y'all busy over there?
Need some help?
No, but guy said Romulans coming in from the south.
Whoops.
So,
oh,
okay.
Damn it.
What?
Romulans are attacking from the south.
I just forgot to equip my other gun after the last TFO. So I'm running around with a Tommy gun.
Oh, Tommy guns are
Tommy
good.
gun's pretty good anyways.
Romulans are attacking from the south. Romulans are attacking from the south.
Yeah, everybody's coming from the south.
Romulans are attacking from the west.
It's amazing. Every time I put down my mounts...
You have to go to the other side?
Yep. Well, something blew up.
Romulans are attacking from the south. Romulans are attacking from the south.
You guys okay down there?
I think we are. I hate their amount. I hate their grenades.
Oh yeah, you gotta love those grenades.
Yeah.
So shall we take the southern road or the western road?
Well, some of us should go south, some should go west.
Think so?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, since I very rarely go south, I'm going to go south.
I'm going west. Yep, and died. Oh well.
Yay, I got another accolade. Hoorah.
What'd you get? This is like Accolade City
Praetor.
tonight.
Praetor.
Which one?
Praetor. Kill.
Ooh.
I think it's like a kill X amount of Romulans. So.
Oh. I did think the Romulans.
I'm the only one who went west.
Looks like it.
Looks like.
You want me to come back? I'll
Yes,
come
please. Kind of have to have one from each side, or we won't get both optionals in time.
Fine.
It's gonna take a few minutes because I'm wrong.
I'm gonna switch weapons since that one was clearly not working. Damn it!
Wait, I'll swing by. And you respawned. I was just like...
No, that's fine. Just go kill things. Just go kill things.
Go Denver.
Oh, that's what part of it is. I don't have Denver.
And they just killed my Denver. You...
You bastards! You killed Denver!
Got legs throwing knives?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guns weren't working for Beans.
I'm gonna flank.
Penetrating flanking?
Oh, yeah.
In the rear.
Ah, we lost one of the Gorns.
Okay.
They hit so damn hard.
They do.
I didn't know we could lose the Gorn.
Well, you're not supposed to lose the Gorn. They're your friends. The Gorn are your friends.
Ah.
Yeah, me too.
Dang.
Oh, shoot.
And I can't use my temporal paradox corrector. You can't use it? Wow.
Yeah.
Now we have to run all the way.
I use the paradox corrector.
Mine grays out.
Yeah, me too. Or mine too.
Wonder what the deal is, because I used mine just a few minutes ago.
I just used mine now.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, no.
Grays out.
Yep, mine grayed out too.
Stay there.
Thanks. I didn't want to go running that far. It's way too much work. Oh, now it's back. It's really weird. It came back just a few seconds ago.
Maybe there's a cooldown for.
Oh shoot!
Everybody. Oh shoot! What?
Did you die again?
Yeah, I died again. Don't usually have this much trouble with it.
Damn it!
Hang on, I'm coming.
I hate this one. Really hate mine.
Oh, yeah. You still okay?
Yeah. I hate it.
This is actually the easy part.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because we still have to go back and fight the Nakul at the ending sequence of this.
Yeah.
The Nakul are way hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. I lost contact with the server.
Oh, no.
Oh, good grief. I'm logged out now.
That's okay.
You can probably come back in.
Yeah,
because
it'll probably let you back in. Okay.
Do I have any injuries? No.
I was wondering why that one guy wasn't dying.
That's weird.
That was a bad rubber banding.
Yeah.
Wow, Mom, you really need some generators on you too.
There we go.
Oh god, yes I do.
Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
Yep, that's all I got, so.
And what annoys me about the Nakul, that you cannot target their distortion. You have to click on it in order to target.
Yes.
It doesn't
Yeah, you won't
auto-target their distortion, which is really annoying.
I shut down the sub-console.
I just found some hackers from a Nakul. Bad taste in food.
I need to shut down another sub-console. Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
You should have a designated distortion killer. This is really annoying.
I guess that's what makes this one so hard.
Oh. And the thing is, we used to do this one on Elite on occasion.
The drill is nearly shut down. One more sub-console should do it.
Go Denver.
Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
I like it when we've all been on way too long and we're all tired and it's like, go Denver. Go Denver.
Is that anything like Go Denver?
Dang. Lex knives are still more effective than just about anything else.
Oh, dang it.
Damn it.
Well, still no injuries. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm not so lucky.
Yeah, everybody else but me.
Oh, thank God.
120 marks?
I don't care.
Plus deadly bone?
It's over with. That's all I care about.
Still, that's a lot of marks.
Oh, man. That one was rough.
Especially when you consider that... Especially when you consider that you're getting... a random box along with it.
Yep, that's true. Which I can't open because I've got way too much junk in here. Which, look at all that junk. But I will go figure that out later. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It's getting on towards 10 o'clock. I want to thank everyone who...
It is officially a night.
It is officially a night. Everybody's going home. Drive safely. Get plenty of rest. Take care of yourselves. Do well.
Yes, yes.
We'll probably be on tomorrow night or Thursday. I'm not sure which. Definitely Friday. We'll do a Picard spoilers. Don't forget, go to CBS All Access, create an account, and you can subscribe for free for 1 month by using the code GIFT. So, everybody got it?
Good night.
Say good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Night, everybody. Pie's going to go set up a raid, so it'll be good. Good night. Bye.
Bye-bye.